Here, it just wasn't there. But this year, he feels a lot more confident coming in. And so far, he's establishing himself as the firm starter.
Went over the 2,000-yard mark passing today. The rush is on, and the sack is created. Jared Price came in and was able to pull down Jeff Minerty. It's the third sack of the game by Cal.
And the Bears just dialing up a little bit of heat on that defensive line. They bring it. They're going to bring pressure off the edge. Guys just getting to the quarterback, using a double move, a little shuffle step there. Bringing heat, and that young man doesn't get to see the field very often, so happy Jared Price to get in there and get his quarterback sack.
He had a sack against Maryland as well. Ross back deep to receive, eludes a tackler, tries to get outside, has a block, hurdles a man, a dangerous play, then a takedown at the 45.
Oh, that's big news.
That certainly is. There was some question as to whether or not he would make his way to the West Coast. A new quarterback, Brock Manchin, with a pitch out. And now we start to see some new numbers into the ball game. Good run by Kavon DeBoski Johnson, who last week had 9 carries for 54 yards. The day is over for Kevin Riley. And Riley, interesting character. He's kind of loose. I talked to him earlier this week. I asked him just for an odd nugget about him. He goes, "You want to know something? You want to know what I want to do after I play? I'll let you know after this play." Brock Manson, the sophomore. I know, we're going to keep you around. It's not my first rodeo, baby. Good run by Kavon DeBoski Johnson. And Riley said, "You know what I want to do when I'm done playing? I'd love to be a character on my favorite television show. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia." I said, "What?" He said, "Yeah, I watch that show religiously. I'd love to be on that show. It's the funniest show on television." So he also wants to be a character in a sitcom.
Why not? He has plenty of character.
He's grown as a quarterback. He's had some ups and downs. Kavon DeBoski Johnson to the outside. Boy, he has shown some good things at the running back position.
Not very happy about that. That's a tough way to grow up, the Bears.
And they pop it up the middle. And it's Sofeli that's in for the touchdown. And it's Kevin Riley appreciating the effort of everyone, getting some carries and getting some minutes in this game.
Well, we saw them set up that play with Isi Sofeli before. And they bring him in that fly motion, and they didn't hand the ball off to him. This time he gets the rock, and he gets in for 6.
A 22-yard touchdown run. Sofeli's day, 2 carries, 35 yards. You get a big bang for that little package, don't you? D'Amato, perfect with the point after.
Well, if you're not going to be a monster in terms of size, you better be a monster in terms of speed, and all of the Cal backs have speed.
Right now, the Cal Bears starting to roll. They're up 52-7. It took them a while, but they're showing they're a top 10 team in the country.
The Big Ten, though, really, you're looking at 2 teams. You could beat 2 teams in the Big Ten, or if you're one of those 2 teams, you beat 1 team, and you're in that BCS picture. So it's a good conference to be a top team in right now.
And Cal will get a look at a Big Ten team. They take on Minnesota in their next ball game. That's another early start game, too. Remember, those
that was a big deal. Yeah, last year,
go east.
A huge deal in that Maryland game, too, about an early start. But Coach Tedford usually pretty good about scheduling for his team when he has those early starts.
A mishandle on the exchange from quarterback to running back. Bo Sweeney now the quarterback in for Cal, the redshirt freshman from Fresno, California.
And son of his father, Jeff Sweeney, played with Jeff at Fresno State. His grandfather, Jim Sweeney, was Jeff's head coach down at Fresno State, so quite a tie-in.
DeBoski Johnson gets to the outside, foot race, and he's pulled down. Good tackle made in the secondary. Eastern Washington with Eric Armstrong after the 35-yard gain by Kavon DeBoski Johnson. Well, he's put up numbers. He put up numbers against Maryland last week. He's putting them up again today. 5 carries, 78 yards in this game today.
And you're looking at the future of that tailback position again at Cal. To have those top 2 guys that are always good, you need to have that 3rd and 4th guy that are also good coming up in the program. And Jeff has found a way to do that here. Now, they may not see the field as much early on, but they end up becoming that feature back if they continue their growth.
And Sweeney on a roll, completes a pass. High tackle. And that's Jared Sparks who made the catch, the redshirt freshman. So from one redshirt freshman to another, that's a large tight end at 6'2", 230 pounds.
And another one of those guys who's had to step up at that tight end position because of the losses, but getting young quarterbacks some reps right now, getting young tight ends some catches, getting the young backs in the game. This pays dividends later in the season if you have to use these guys.
Bo Sweeney with his initial completion as a Cal Bear. Deboski Johnson straight ahead for Sweeney out of Fresno, California. Played at Clovis West High School. They have some good football down there.
Oh, got to watch him play.
Really good football.
And he was an excellent quarterback in high school.
Make sure you watch tonight. Comcast Sportsnet California beginning at 7 o'clock. Montana, the Grizzlies come to UC Davis to take on the Aggies. We'll have it for you tonight at 7. Bob Biggs and company try to right the ship. Grant Napier and Mike Lamb will have the game for you. And it is Deboski Johnson again weaving his way inside the 10. That's the one thing about California, the Central Valley, Northern California. A lot of good high school football that we've had a chance to see. And we talk about the quarterback Sweeney coming from part of that. And that Clovis area, a lot of great schools.
Great schools down in Clovis. Clovis East, you know, you've got some really good players coming out of Buchanan, Clovis West. I mean, they've all got really good talent down there. And all through Northern California, get to see some of the stars playing week in and week out.
First and goal, Deboski Johnson shakes one tackler.
There's a reason why so many college coaches come to California to recruit for their teams. Teams are traveling across country. You know, the Notre Dames, the Michigans, the teams out of Florida. They're all coming here to find guys, too. There's a lot of talent in high school football in California.
You know, Bo Baldwin told us this earlier in the week. That's one of the reasons Eastern Washington likes to come down here and play. They recruit Northern California. They want to be seen down here. They want to show kids that, hey, they're a program that's not afraid to play the big boys.
Well, Taiwan Jones, right out of Antioch, California, just over the hill. I mean, it's a bunch of players on their roster from California. This is a showcase game for them to get down here and find those, and to have those players see them in action versus Cal.
Their quarterback, Matt Nichols, from Cottonwood, California. And a number of players here from the Northern California area. As Cal tries to punch it in, under a minute to play. Deboski Johnson. Did he get in? Yes, he did. Touchdown.
You can't ask those number 2 guys not to play hard when they get in there. They have to play hard. Number 2, number 3, Deboski Johnson, number 3 at tailback. You got all your young linemen in the game. You don't have any starting receivers in the game. You got your 3rd quarterback. And so obviously Jeff not trying to run up the score, but he's trying to get some experience for those young players. And you can't ask him not to go out and play hard.
On the point after, it is up and good. And for Kovan Deboski Johnson, 11 carries, 92 yards, and a touchdown. And the future does look bright for the Cal Bears.